Hello, Genesis Dad here. Today we're going to talk about perfection. Living up to perfection. Does perfection exist? Now, the word perfection is subjective. I mean, somebody could walk up to somebody saying, "Oh my God, you're so perfect." But really, what makes perfection? Because you can practice. They say practice makes perfect. But the term perfect means absolutely no flaws and being 100%. And it's subjective to say what's 100% and what's not. You can drive a car and the car goes 125 miles an hour and you can say that's the fastest car that you've driven, which is true, but it's not the fastest car ever, so it's not the fastest car. It's just not perfect. So you can get a car that's brand new and you look at it and you're like, "Oh my God, this car is so perfect." So you could say something as if it's perfect to me, and that's how you view it, which is again subjective. But if somebody else views it and then they go, "Okay, well, look, there's a mark here, there's a scratch here," and then your vision of perfection diminishes in some sort. So you might not view something the same way. So this is an example. Like, I did have a car and I bought it brand new and I was like, "Oh my God, this car is perfect." And then you find something and then you're very fixated on that one specific blemish or cosmetic detail that is not quote unquote perfect. So hoping for perfection, searching for perfection will kind of make you go crazy. So don't ever feel that somebody else is perfect and you also could be perfect. You are what I call perfect in your own way and in your own element. So to me, you're the most beautiful little girl in the entire world. However, to somebody else, you might not be. And that's okay, because number one, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. But number two, the value you have to me is a different value than you have to somebody else, because you're not their child, where you are my child. So no matter what my child looked like, I would always love my child, but you are a very beautiful, special little girl, and nobody can take that away from you. So when you're older one day and somebody doesn't like you or doesn't think, like, I don't want you to go around thinking that you're perfect, even though you are perfect in my eyes. I just want you to go around thinking that you can be and you are the best version of yourself. Because if we act like we're perfect, then we not only come off as conceited and like self-righteousness, but we're not realistic with ourselves. So we don't go around telling people we're perfect. And again, it doesn't matter what people think of you, but it's also not good to be not humble and keep your composure. So in life, realize that almost nothing's going to be perfect. And if it is perfect, it's perfect in your eyes specifically. Again, what you deem perfection might not be perfection to somebody else. So always keep that in mind. Whether it's like your first dog, you're like, "Oh my God, he's so perfect." To you, yes, he's perfect. But to somebody else, he might not be. So keep that in mind. I got you, Genesis.